Political prisoners and guards escape together. PDF roadside and drone bombs inflict heavy casualties in central Burma. Brutal junta raid on a religious school fails to catch protest leader. Burma coup resistance notes October 19, 2022. A climate of fear is setting in among junta military and civilian personnel, as the regime can no longer protect them from attacks by revolutionary forces. Repeated battlefield losses by troops despite the campaign of terror against civilians, assassinations of junta officials literally anywhere, and shrinking territorial control are leading to a bunker mentality. The regime has imposed a defensive curfew on its own personnel, hides in civilian disguise while moving around, and lives behind sandbags and razor wire. Troops take helicopters to avoid roads where they are constantly blown up. Information leaks from within the regime continuously expose the unraveling of its control even over its own people. At some point the kleptocratic multi-millionaire generals must conclude that their only safety is outside the country. When that moment comes, all those who supported them will understand they've been used, and will turn to the revolutionary forces and swear remorse, and beg forgiveness. And, for the sake of national resurrection, they will get it. Ethnic regions. Junta dictator Min Aung visited Mawlamyine in Mon State and Paran in Karen State 2 days ago, October 17, traveling by helicopter. His security detail, however, traveled by road from Yangon. As it was passing through Du Ta Tu district of Korthu Lake Bilan Township on Burmese maps, it was attacked by the Karen army, using landmines and rocket-propelled grenades. 9 people were killed including 2 senior officers, and 25 were wounded. This attack is another indication that the junta doesn't control the country and can't protect even its senior people. In another major development in Korthule, the commander of the junta's 44th Infantry Division, Colonel Win Min U, was killed by a Karen Cobra Battalion sniper today during a battle in Duplaya District, Mayawadi Township on Burmese maps, at Nyongsong village near Kyaukit along the Asia Highway. Traffic on that road has been stopped by the combat. Not much else is known about today's battle so far. In Karenni State, Karenni Defense Forces attacked junta troops in Thaisul village of Dimorso Township for 2.5 hours yesterday with mortars, drone bombs, and gunfire. They can confirm 1 junta fatality and 5 wounded. The junta has maintained a camp at Thaisul since March of this year. In Kachin area, junta troops attacked a Kachin army base in Mantan Township 2 days ago, October 17, and the Kachin soldiers fought back. They say there were junta casualties, but no numbers are available. Also, a junta lieutenant colonel was assassinated in Muse Township by a local PDF last night, and today troops are searching Muse Town. In Mon State, a Yi Township PDF attacked a police station in Lamine yesterday, but got ambushed by plainclothes junta troops during its exit. The commander of the PDF was killed and the others became trapped. Another nearby PDF then came to rescue the trapped freedom fighters, firing 40mm grenades and rifles to allow their escape. Junta Scorched Earth Village Terrorism Campaign. 2 attack helicopters fired on Yinpoundang, Sinsway, and Putotha villages today in Yinmapan Township of Zagaing region. Then 4 transport helicopters, a large number of troops invaded the villages and fired mortars into them. Residents are fleeing en masse, but children, elderly, and sick people are trapped. This is a repeat of the junta's helicopter-borne village terrorism strategy already carried out in many other areas. Locals say this invasion was not preceded by any fighting or PDF activity, it is unprovoked. Troops attacked Petdoya village for a second day last night in Natmauk Township, Magway region. They seized 120 men and women and beat them severely, and set the houses on fire. In Mandalay region, junta vehicles showed up in a village in Nansan Township during the night of October 17 and dumped the corpses of 5 civilians by the road. The bodies had their hands and ankles bound, and included 3 men, 1 woman, and 1 teenager. Local residents said they didn't recognize the dead. People's Defense Forces PDFs. In Zagaing region, a PDF coalition attacked a junta column of 70 troops last night in Indore Township, and a long battle occurred. The troops were intercepted before they could reach and attack Onkone village. Casualty figures aren't known, but the junta suffered badly enough to call in 4 jets to fire and drop bombs for an hour, and troops were observed cremating the dead. The PDF attack paused during the jet bombing and then continued. No PDF casualties are reported. Cali PDFs intercepted a junta convoy approaching a bridge crossing on the Tamu Road 2 days ago, October 17, using roadside bombs and gunfire. 3 troops were killed. Update on the escape of 11 political prisoners and 3 prison guards 2 days ago in Hakamti, Zagaring region. In the first 24 hours after the escape, 5 of the 14 people were recaptured by the junta and 1 was killed. Those who were recaptured are currently being beaten and tortured, and may be dead. The fate of the other 8 isn't known at this point. The junta has blocked all roads connecting to the area. Urban warfare. In Yangon, 2 bombs exploded at the infamous insane prison this morning, 1 inside and 1 outside. The one inside killed 8 staff and wounded 13. In Manawa City, capital of Zagaring region, an urban PDF conducted a drive-by shooting at a junta police barracks. Civil Disobedience Movement (CDM). Though Burma is normally a rice-exporting country, the junta has ordered 7,500 tons of imported rice for its troops, which is evidence of the damage done to the country's agricultural sector by the coup. The imported rice order is done through 62 private companies, which are now considered collaborators in the humanitarian atrocities committed by the illegal regime. The National Unity Government and free press outlets have published the list of these companies for boycotting and sanctions. 78% of the rice ordered has not been delivered.